What's up guys, my name is Devin and welcome back to another episode of Footballrs. In today's video, we're gonna be going over the best equipment for 7-on-7 football. We've seen 7-on-7 and flag football kind of blow up lately and you guys are constantly asking what kind of gear you guys need. In this video, we're gonna tell you all the gear you need. We're gonna talk about the obvious stuff, the essential stuff, and then some of the fun stuff as well. Let's get right into it. We're gonna kick things off with the essentials, so this is gonna be the stuff you really need to have to play 7-on-7. Up first, and probably the most obvious piece of equipment, football cleats. Now, if you're playing any type of football, cleats are gonna make your life a lot easier. Wearing cleats allows you to have better traction, run faster, and be more protected than if you're just wearing sneakers. Now for the specific type of cleats, you're gonna want skill football cleats. Since 7-on-7 is kind of a skill-based mode of football, you're gonna want something lightweight and low cut, built for speed and agility. There are lots of great options out there, anything from Nike's Vapor Edge line, the Jordans with the Edge plate, the Adidas Adizero Electric line, and even Under Armour's Blurs and Spotlights. And if you guys need help choosing a specific cleat, we do have videos for that. We've reviewed pretty much all the cleats, so definitely go check those out. Regardless of which pair of cleats you choose, cleats are gonna be an essential piece of equipment for 7-on-7. Next up, we have an item you technically don't need, but in today's day and age, everybody has them: football gloves. Footballs are my favorite accessory because it's really nice to just have something to help you catch the football a little bit easier. These days, there are countless brands that make football gloves. I'm not even gonna try to name them all, but we've reviewed pretty much all of them, so definitely check out our channel if you guys wanna see that. But yeah, pretty simple. Get yourself some gloves, catch the football. Next up, we've got soft shell helmets. Now, I did some research and it appears that most 7-on-7 leagues require you to wear some sort of soft shell helmet. Now, obviously 7-on-7 isn't gonna be as physical as contact football, but it still gets pretty physical. That being said, you gotta make sure you have a helmet to protect your dome. For these, it seems you can go with a traditional soft shell lid or a padded headband like the Zenith Loop. The guys over at Virginia Tech actually tested a whole bunch of different soft shell options for 7-on-7 and flag, and we're gonna put the results up on the screen for you. Take a second and check it out before you go and grab a helmet for yourself. As far as pricing, the ones at the bottom of the list seem to be around 25 bucks, and then the nice ones are like a little bit over 100. The next item on this list is going to be a mouth guard. These are another mandatory item, but it's also just a good thing to have to keep your teeth safe. There's so many different colors and designs out there, you're guaranteed to find something you like. We've talked about Next Trend, Shock Doctor, and Battle on this channel. They make really good mouth guards, but of course there's so many out there, can't even count them all. Now, the final essential item, and probably the most obvious of football. To play any sort of football, you kind of need the ball. From what I saw during my research, it seems that quarterbacks often provide the football if the coach doesn't. But yeah, you kind of need one of these to play the game, so you should probably get one. Now, all those items we just talked about are the essential items. Now it's time to talk about some of the fun optional stuff. The first item we've got is socks. Now, just like contact football, you guys can go crazy with your sock game. I've seen kids do long socks, short socks, scrunch socks. Tons of different companies are making football socks right now, so find a pair you like and throw them on. One of our personal favorites is Drymax, and Tony's gonna tell you all about them right now.
Today's video is brought to you by Drymax. Now, if you're familiar with our channel, you've seen Drymax on a ton of guys across the NFL, including CeeDee Lamb, Jalen Ramsey, Justin Herbert, and Jamar Chase. But honestly, we could be here for a really long time if we went through every guy in the NFL that wears Drymax chin savers or their socks. And we actually have videos explaining how the technology works in the Drymax socks and the Drymax chin savers you can check out too. Essentially, Drymax is a company that specializes in moisture transfer and antimicrobial products. They sell the chin saver, which comes in the tube and the easy on and off version with that strip of Velcro. And they sell tons of different sock styles worn by different guys across the league. Here's how it works. The super hydrophobic Drymax fiber layer that rests against your chin is also infused with coupon copper. That copper releases millions of ions, which helps improve your skin's health and appearance. Worn regularly next to your skin, the coupon copper has been proven to improve your skin's elasticity, softness, appearance, tone, and texture. The most important part for me though is the hydrophobic fibers, which pulls all the moisture away from your skin, keeping you dry. This is why the socks are so popular in the league, keeping your feet dry and odor-free. Now, if you want to learn more about Drymax socks and their chin saver covers, visit all the links down below where we have links to both of our videos we put out and their website. Again, thanks to Drymax for sponsoring this video. Back to it.
Next up, we have some sort of padded protection. We mentioned a little bit earlier, obviously 7-on-7 is not gonna be as physical as contact football, but it still gets pretty physical and it's good to just protect yourself as much as you can. If you guys want a little extra lightweight protection, I recommend wearing a padded undershirt or maybe a girdle just to give you a little bit more padding. Zoombang and McDavid make some really good padded stuff. You guys should check them out. Next up, we've got a fun accessory that we see all over in the 7-on-7 world. That's going to be the shiesty. Now, honestly, I can't think of a single functional reason for why you guys would wanna wear this, but it goes hard regardless. We see guys in these all the time and tons of different brands have started making them for football. The next one is going to be a pretty popular one, and that's just going to be arm accessories. Now you can do arm sleeves, turf tape, sweatbands, whatever you guys think. There are tons of different options out there from tons of different brands, so find something you think is unique and rock it. The next one is probably just going to be for quarterbacks, and that's going to be a towel. Towels are just a great piece of equipment to have kind of tucked into your pants. It's always good to have something to kind of keep your hands nice and dry so you don't slip and lose the football. And again, tons of different companies make towels, so just find one you like. The final thing on this list in this video is going to be some shades. I've seen tons of guys in 7-on-7 wearing sunglasses, and I think it's just so dope. I love sunglasses. I think they're really cool. And in 7-on-7, it's kind of like 7-on-7's version of a visor, but cooler. Now, if I were you guys, I wouldn't spend a ton of money on 7-on-7 sunglasses just because they can fall off and get stepped on and get broken. So maybe buy a cheap pair crush them, buy another cheap pair instead of buying one expensive pair and then losing them. There you guys have it. That's going to do it for the best 7-on-7 essentials. Hopefully this did help you out. Please let me know in the comments if I forgot anything. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, like the video, comment what you guys want to see next, and subscribe for more content just like this. My name is Devin. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of Footballrs.